What is up, guys, and welcome to my first set builder video. The first set you're going to see is my mascot, Ninjask. I absolutely love this guy. He has the highest base speed of any non-legendary in the game, and even the legendary that beats his base speed is Deoxys speed form, which isn't even the regular Deoxys form, so you could say Ninjask has the highest base speed of any non-modified or non-form change Pokemon. So one way or another, his speed is legendary. And I love fast Pokemon, so of course Ninjask is going to be one of my favorites, and in fact, is my favorite. I have a bit of a unique set for the Ninjask that I personally run. I'm not going to tell anyone to use any of the sets that I build in this series, by the way. Oftentimes, they're not really the most competitive sets. They might be competitive in the tier that they exist in, but otherwise, they're really not that good. Like, if you're playing in OU, don't use these sets. If you're playing any sort of real competitive tournament, don't play these sets. These are just sets that I personally like and enjoy using. In the case of Ninjask, I use Speed Boost. A lot of people, if they're trying to make a really competitive, suddenly OU caliber Ninjask, will use Infiltrator. It doesn't make it OU ready. It really does not. So don't get fooled. I personally like to make it a jolly nature, but in this case, I'm not going to do that. If you really want to use Ninjask to the best of its ability, you have zero reason to make it jolly. Just make it adamant, because you have Speed Boost. You get one Protect off and you outspeed the entire metagame. So we're going to make it adamant. We're going to give it a Focus Sash, because of course we're going to give it a Focus Sash. Because it can't live a hit from anything. This thing has no bulk. If you really want to give it anything, give it a little bit of special defense, I suppose. But even then, you know, it's not taking a hit. It's not taking any rock type moves. It's not taking any fire type moves. Focus Sash is really all you can do for it. We're going to give it Protect, of course. Get that speed boost off. I like to give it U-Turn as a pivot move, a stab pivot move, X-Scissor for some better stab. And I like to give it Aerial Ace for its other stab, because it's a bug flying type. Now, this thing has a lot of weaknesses. It can't take a hit, which is why you have to give it a Focus Sash, and it really doesn't hit that hard. So you're not going to be able to do much with this thing. That being said, I love Ninjask, and I had to show you one of my favorite sets for it. If you really want a set that you can use competitively, this is the set. And I actually have another one of these. I have a Ninjask that's also this set as well. You don't need anything. You need nothing other than speed. It doesn't matter what else you put it in. You need nothing other than speed. Because you're going to be running Substitute. You're going to be running Protect. You're going to be running Swords Dance. And you're going to be running either X-Scissor for stab or Baton Pass. And why would you go for X-Scissor for stab? You're not sweeping with a bug-type move. You go for Baton Pass to pass the speed boost off to your sweeper. You want to give it Leftovers or Citrus Berry. I usually go Leftovers just to get the residual recovery, but Citrus Popping is, you know, helpful too. You get an extra substitute at the very least out of that as well. I actually, the Ninjask that I've built like this, I actually have it as a shiny, because, you know, if there's one shiny competitive Pokemon I'm going to have in my actual Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games, it's going to be my favorite Pokemon of all time. So yeah, those are the two Ninjask sets that I use most, one of which is a personal favorite, that being the pivoting, kind of maybe can take out one Pokemon, maybe Revenge Kill, works as a bit of a pivot with U-Turn, and the Baton Passer that you can use in pretty much any tier, but honestly, you get a better one out of Scolipede anyway, so there's really no reason to use it. But those are the sets you want to use if you're going to try and use Ninjask. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.